160 versus 660 diet swap. Today we're going to be reacting to Casey Kelly's new video, and let's get right into it.
What happens when a former 660-pound streamer starts living like a 160-pound fitness influencer?
Nothing good. I'm not gonna lie. The second that you drop your fucking calories down that much, it's a different world. Trust me, I've been there. Went from 210 down to 165, 170-ish. The amount of calories I had to drop to do that was way too many. You gotta take it slow. The second you're doing a bodybuilder's diet, you're fucked. Don't recommend this for anyone, but shout out to him.
Recently, I ate the 8,000 calorie diet that made him his...
What the fuck was that? Is that straight McDonald's and slop? Holy fuck, hold on.
Recently, I ate the...
Nah, is that a whole tray of fucking nachos? Ah! Ah! 2,157 calories, 145 grams of fat, 153 carbs, 75... That is my whole entire fucking daily maintenance. On an average day in which I'd be in a slight deficit, that could be my daily maintenance for calories. That's fucking absurd. Holy shit, then that's a meal?
Ate the 8,000 calorie diet that made him his heaviest. But in the past 18 months...
Damn. Nah, that's crazy progress. Shout out to this dude. I don't know his name, but still, that's fucking crazy. Dropped 220 pounds like that.
He's lost over 200 pounds. So what's his diet like? How does he exercise? And is he on the right track?
I don't think I've ever seen that level of effort on a set.
Or is he bound to gain it back?
Have you slipped up?
The dude from Mr. Beast, I think from what I saw, gained it back. And the reason you gain shit back once you're done losing it is because you get back into the same old habits. You think, once you lose it, I can go back to eating whatever the fuck I want and have these foods constantly and eat like dog shit. And if you don't keep the same habits over a long period of time and continue to do them, you will gain that shit back.
While you were out here? Starting with Ethan's first meal of the day, what does a typical breakfast look like for you?
So we start out with the protein coffee. I usually fill it about a third of the way with ice.
Protein coffee. Interesting. I guess we have protein anything now. I just tried black coffee for the first time the other day. And now I'm hearing about protein coffee. Are we serious? Oh, I'm trying that shit 100%.
I use 12 ounces of cold brew.
12 ounces of cold brew.
I used to use espresso cold brew. This is light roast today.
We keeping it light.
I have no idea what that fucking means. I'm not gonna lie. I just act surprised.
After the cold brew, we add a really small amount of like 0 sugar caramel. On top of that, we just pour in an entire coffee flavored protein shake.
And then we also have...
Oh, wait. Coffee flavored protein shake. Now I'm curious. I don't hate this idea. That is not a terrible way to go about that. Only thing is though, you're gonna fuck up your stomach. I'm not gonna lie. I used to go to school every day. Protein shake, protein bar, maybe protein yogurt. All before school. Devoured that shit. The second I'm in the car, I'm like, yo, I do not feel good right now. That was either going out or I was just going to have stomach pains the whole entire day. One or the other, you don't get the best of both.
a little turd nugget on the plate.
This right here gives you
Like, this is what I'm saying. That is balanced. It's just slop, though. Like, you could have eggs, maybe... I mean, I have fucking protein pancakes every morning. I'm saying this shit. Yeah. Like, it's not the best, but I mean, I like pancakes, and if they fit into your daily intake, then why not? But this is like, the protein pancakes I have are macro and calorie-wise better than this shit. More satiating, more filling, you're not eating straight fucking slop, and you can actually enjoy something. This, on the other hand, I get the coffee, like, okay, maybe it's like technically a shake. The protein bar, though, honestly, I don't even eat protein bars anymore. They kind of just suck. They're mid. It's like eating a fucking clay brick. I don't know. Just not it. But that's a solid first meal.
Which is a lot different from his old...
I don't even know what that is. That's the thing. Like, I could tell you and say, you know, maybe it's not so bad, even though it's 1,800 calories and 119 grams of fat. Holy fuck. But 142 grams of protein. But, like, I don't know what that is. It just looks like shit on a plate.
Breakfast that had
119 grams of fat. My worry is this filling for you?
Not really. It's almost about just kind of like getting the energy.
That's what I'm saying. It's not filling. So more likely than not, you are going to be having another meal, or you're going to eat more food. You're going to feel hungry as fuck. You're just going to fall into more cravings. That's what I was saying with the protein pancakes that I had earlier. They fill me up. I'm having a whole fucking plate of them for, I don't know, 300-400 calories. for about the same amount of protein, and I feel full after I eat them. So I'm not going to go back and eat more.
Energy and hitting the macros, because don't worry, the meals later are gonna fill you up.
And he wasn't kidding, because although this was his weight loss...
Okay, if that's the case, then I don't hate that. If you do a light breakfast and maybe get another meal in 2 to 3 hours later, that's not terrible.
...of food to eat.
Wash it down.
Ooh, that's delicious. If you got this from Starbucks, it would be like 700 calories. No protein.
Fuck Starbucks. Anything you get there, fuck them. It's overpriced. Coffee's overhyped. Whatever their little frappuccino of the day, whatever the fuck it is, I hate it. It's just a little trend that you go to school with. You're like, I got my Starbucks coffee. Slosh that shit around. Starbucks coffee. Dunkin'. Frappuccino. Slam it on their desk and they just show it off to the world and they take 5 class periods to drink it. I don't need to see that every single day. You're wasting money. $8 a coffee per day, 5 days a week, $40. I don't even know how many school days are in a year. Actually, 180, I'm stupid. 180 divided by 5. What the fuck is that? 30. Carry the 5. We're just gonna say that. 150. It's too much math for me. This is why I'm going to college. Fuck that. Someone figured that out. I'm not doing that right now.
But we have 50 grams of protein in this. How many grams of protein a day are you eating?
Minimum 250. I'm
Okay, I thought he said 15.
eating like high protein foods at this point. I'm usually between that like 260 and 290 range.
Must have some earth rub.
Before any of you say, oh, I should be having that much protein. No, you should not. No, you should not. For his case, nothing against him. He is a heavier person. His body weight is 440, from what the video said, I believe. So usually you want to have 0.8 to 1 times your body weight, which is why he's able to have so much protein, because his maintenance calories is higher. Shout out to him though, he's the fucking GOAT for losing 220 pounds.
It is really funny, dude. When I was at my heaviest, my kryptonite was like sugary coffee. The coffee I used to get at Dunkin' was like 1,300 calories.
I'm telling you, the second you guys get off sugary shit, you're gonna realize how awful it is. I can't have any more sweets at all and enjoy them. I'll have a slice of cake now or something like that. I'll be like, is this really worth eating? It just tastes bland. It's not good. But when you're in that state of mind where you're having whatever is in front of you, especially sugary foods, you just want to keep consuming more because that's what sugar does to you.
That's no donut.
No.
That's also insane.
Coffee.
That's just the frozen coffee. This, to me, is kind of like Jim Bro milk and cookies.
Speaking of that, my breakfast used to be this. It would get 2 Dunkin' Donuts, sausage, egg, and cheese wake up sandwich. A sandwich, not a wrap. And I would get a medium refresher. And I used to get their, the culotta things were. Those were so good. But that would be my breakfast. One of those. Every single day almost before school. And I wondered why I got fat.
Have you
I'm
ever
stupid.
tried this?
I haven't.
We're about to find out. He didn't take it with.
It ain't milk and cookies, it's a protein bar and coffee. No. Fuck no. Never. I'm sorry, Casey. You're the GOAT. Please never do that again. What the fuck?
With me.
You don't dink it when it's soaking, dude.
And as we continue
I get the idea, but no.
light breakfast down,
Last bite of the protein bar going in.
I realized I liked the coffee more than I thought I would because
I don't want to drink this so fast. I want to continue enjoying it.
I have an issue with that, with the coffees too, dude. I'll suck these down.
Yo! I never want to hear that come out of your mouth again. Suck it down.
Suck these down, dude.
But as I started nearing the end of my coffee, it started hitting me hard.
Dude, I am buzzing right now. like it's already hitting me.
Because I didn't realize this entire coffee had 350 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Dude, you're
That better be his pre-workout.
170 pounds right now. Meal number 1 is complete.
After my first meal, this is usually when I take my supplements.
What do we got here, brother?
The Good Night 2.0 and the magnesium.
Just
to help with
curious.
Sleep quality. Potassium pills.
That's
mainly to
solid.
flush out like excess sodium. I'll take vitamin D3 and K2, and I'll usually take my water pill.
And you told me that you had a little bit of issue with this when you moved to California.
I forgot to mention, Ethan moved all the way to California from his childhood bedroom in Michigan to be in a new environment. Because at the start of the year, he found himself
Damn. You look like Casey on that. I'm sorry. I put a picture of them side by side. Someone, like, I did just side by side in this frame right here. They look the exact same.
Relapsing back to his old ways. So he decided to work with a coach. That we'll meet in just a little bit.
With the move, I didn't get
I've seen that guy on TikTok before. He's a cool ass dude. I've seen some of his videos. He lost a lot of weight, I believe.
my labs done in the time frame that the doctor wanted, so the prescription didn't get filled as soon as it normally would have.
Yep.
So I had a little bit over a week gap without this, and I ballooned up. I gained like 10 pounds in a week. So you can see this one strap, and then where it was pushing all the water to, like, look, it's this side too. This stuff is harder and it's cold, which lets me know that this is water.
But that hasn't been the only issue Ethan's been dealing with from the move.
Oh, goodness.
But we'll talk about that later.
I don't really know how that shit works, I'm not gonna lie, but that didn't look good.
What up, dude?
This is Jacob, aka Peach Fit. He's lost 130 pounds himself and now
That's fucking absurd. That is fucking absurd. You have to be on your shit every single day. You have to wake up and want it that bad. Because usually when you are this far gone, you're staying there. Majority of people are just staying there and just like sulking their sorrows in, saying, you know, I'm fucked. I'm gonna look like this for the rest of my life. And then there's that 1% of people that wake up and say, hey, you know what? I want to get better. I want to look better. I want to change my life. Peach Fit, holy shit, kudos to you, bro. That's insane.
himself and now coaches hundreds of people to lose weight and get in the best shape of their life.
That puts a smile on my face.
Cool place.
Yeah, man.
What are we hitting today?
Today is back, chest.
Let's do it.
Side note, chest and back, fucking love it. You gotta run the Arnold split. Push-pull legs on Arnold, one of the best splits ever.
Ethan, you said that you never lifted weights before you started your weight loss journey. How do you feel about your strength in the gym?
I feel really self-conscious about it because of how big I am. People assume that I'm like super strong when in reality,
That's a fair point. Even though it weighs a lot, everyone thinks the more mass you have, the more you're gonna lift. That's what I thought too. I was so fucking wrong. All I had to do was just fucking lean bulk up. Me personally, I wanted to bulk up, but I did the dirty bulk, as you guys probably seen in my videos. Hit 210, looked like a fat ass, a little chud in high school. And yeah, I just didn't need to do that. My bench went up a little bit, but not as much as I thought it would, just because I put on more mass. So don't believe in that propaganda. Do your shit. Take the course, take the time, you will get there. But for him, just because he is 440, yes, he does have more mass on him. It doesn't mean he's going to have the muscle to back it up, though, when he does go to lift. He's going to be able to maybe push more than an average person would when they start out. But he's not going to be at that point where he's pushing, like, similar to his body weight as people would expect him to, maybe.
went to the gym.
Yeah, right.
So I'm glad to be doing this now and building that muscle while I lose the weight.
The fact that he's not only losing weight, but getting into the gym at the same time, those are two different things that require an insane amount of discipline to do in the first place.
I don't have any strength from previous workouts because there weren't any.
Let's see the strength, brother.
And it's safe to say I was impressed because he surprised us both.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Pushing as hard as he could every single rep, which would be a common theme during our workout.
Push, push, push.
Yup.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we doing this? Let's go. Come on.
Good. You have Ethan pushing to failure.
Close to,
Yeah.
if not.
Which is really new for me, but I like it a lot.
That's how
Going to failure is one of the best things you can do. Don't overdo it, though. You should go to failure at some points, but if you do it too much, you're going to fatigue yourself to the moon.
you actually build the muscle, brother.
Anything in life, you gotta
Push hard.
push hard.
And because Ethan trained so hard, it was only right I did the same.
Wow, these are heavy hundreds, brother. 1, 2.
Come on, Casey! Come on, dude! Why are you doing that to Ethan? Poor Ethan's got to sit there, starting his grind, and he's like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Fuck, I got an influencer named Casey Kelly that's about to fucking mog me in the gym with weight. Come on, Casey!
3.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Push, push.
Woo! Let's keep going.
And although it was inspiring to see Ethan push so hard,
Oh, yeah, he's pushing.
Got that Sam Raimi tear going.
I began to worry about him because
So I know Ethan has a hernia.
Yeah.
Does lifting
Oh, fuck.
heavier not affect it?
So yeah, we went to a general surgeon and he basically was saying he just thinks that he should lose a little bit more weight,
Yeah.
keep pushing in the gym. If it's starting to get really painful, that's when he should take action on it.
So this is the hernia.
Right here. Like, look at that, dude.
Wow.
And you can like balloon it all the way in. But
Oh.
it'll just come right back out.
Oh, goodness.
It just adds so many levels of discomfort to all this crap that's just like, I can't wait to not deal with it.
Yeah.
Give it time, bro.
Did the surgeon...
I'm sorry, I didn't want to pause on that. That's rough. That is rough. Ethan, you are a fucking dog, bro. Holy shit. I ain't never seen anyone like this. This is genuine discipline and how to push yourself to the max.
You get it checked
Shit,
out?
I hope he sees this.
Ideally 350. Realistically, with how much it's already bothering me, I'm probably just gonna have the surgery done when I reach 399. That's the goal.
And after seeing how hard Ethan pushes despite having a hernia, it only motivated me to train even harder.
Come on. Let's go. This is... I don't think I've ever seen that level of effort on a set. Now we're working, baby.
And y'all got some skinny legs to be able to just...
Hey, man.
I really like Ethan. I really like Ethan.
Skinny legs.
Brother, I'm talking in comparison, my
Oh, yeah. Yup.
Pretty sure that's a mag grip. That's one of my favorite fucking attachments in the gym. So underrated.
Come on. Good. Yep, that's it.
Nope.
Oh. I'm telling you. This guy's crazy. There we go. Come on. Dude.
Like, that's gotta hurt, dude. If you got a hernia and you're doing that shit, I feel like that would hurt. That's crazy.
Come on. I'm thoroughly impressed with your work, sir, but that coffee and protein bar was not very filling earlier. Let's get back to eating. Now this is
I just realized I had a coffee and protein bar before a workout. That will get you.
workout meal. So Ethan, please explain what you have done here.
This is 225 grams of romaine lettuce, 2 servings of yogurt Caesar dressing, 1 serving of shredded Parmesan cheese, and then a lot of red pepper flakes, and 12 ounces of real good chicken breast.
It almost kind of gets you that fried chicken fix, but it's 120 calories, 21 grams of protein.
That's a solid post-workout meal. Only thing I will say is that it is low in carbs. I would just get a potato or rice or something like that instead.
I don't think we're gonna dink and sink this one. That's a little bit grody. Bink. Bro.
I'm never gonna get sick of this.
And this is what? 750 calories and 84 grams of protein?
Yep.
I noticed you don't have a lot of carbs for like a post-workout meal. That.
I don't know, like where do carbs fit? Like if I put croutons on this, right?
Probably gotta have a side meal. Maybe some fruit that could fit in somewhere, but that's like a tough meal to go together with.
Get me the carbs, but then it takes away calories from the rest of the day. Like I play a volume game with my calories because a meal like this is a big bowl.
It's as big as my head, and that's filled up all the way to the top.
But playing the volume.
Second you guys start going for less calorie dense foods, the more food you are going to be able to consume volume wise, and the more full you are going to fill. And that is why people are able to lose weight so easily. And you say, oh, but you eat fucking nothing. Fuck you. That's not how it works. You're just too stupid to understand that. You don't take the time to learn and figure out which foods are best for you and which meals you should be having so you can have more for less. Think smarter, not harder.
Game lets me feel full, and not including the croutons lets me have more calories for later.
So you're like a fat guy.
I am a fat guy indeed.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant you enjoy eating your macronutrient breakdown more fat
Alright, to be fair, I'm a fat fuck too. Come on.
than carbs. Let's just make that very apparent, guys. I'm gonna try another bite of this salad.
And although this isn't an ideal post-workout for most, it's way more volume, but way less
That's what I'm saying. That meal right there is literally someone's daily intake.
calories than the chicken and rice he used to eat.
So I'm gonna break it up. 5 calories on a hot summer's day like today. Not too shabby.
Zero sugar drinks are the fucking cheat code of the century. If you guys are not going, if you like enjoy having a Coke or a Pepsi, whatever the fucking sugary soda drink you want to have is, go for the zero sugar option. It tastes better. It is less, literally no calories, and you can have a decent amount without hurting your stomach. Like I have 1 to 2 a day maybe. If you have more, I don't recommend it. It's just going to hurt your stomach. But still, it's a way to make you feel full, especially after your meals, maybe in between meals, and a great thing to have just because it's no calories. You can drink one, down it, you're fine. Fuck, I just had one right here.
And as we continued to take down the massive meal, it made me wonder about the specifics of his diet.
Now you said this is somewhat of a typical lunch for you, but are you on a meal plan?
The meal plan right now is more of like a framework.
So like macros.
The protein coffee and the protein bars in the morning, you start out with X amount of protein. You eat this much meat at lunch, X amount of protein, this much meat and this much stuff at dinner, X amount of protein.
How many calories a day are you eating?
Right around 2,500.
And you're getting 250.
That's pretty aggressive if you think about it. I don't know what his maintenance would be. Maybe it's honestly not as high as I think it could be, but still, that's a pretty aggressive diet, I would think, for that body weight.
50 grams of protein minimum.
At least, yeah.
And after some more munching,
This real good chicken is real good, let me tell you what, brother.
I was curious about if Ethan's food addiction had gotten better or worse after getting a coach.
When you have a meal like this and you feel your stomach full, would you say you're still thinking about food all day?
For sure. I think the cravings are still there, but like the hunger isn't. So I think a lot of the hunger stuff for me is a mental game. Out here, dude, I'm wearing lettuce to the ground now. I never used to do that.
So you think that switch has been good for you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Especially having Jacob just kind of like multiple times a day, every day we're talking or checking in or whatever. So like that accountability factor wasn't necessary.
Food addiction is one of the worst things on the planet. It sucks. It's so bad. It is terrible. I hate it. I used to be addicted to every single food that I had in front of me. And it's not in like the sense of like I was a food addict, or I don't know how to explain it exactly. But it's pretty much just like the fact that you constantly feel the need to eat food and you can't get over that constant need. Like there's a point where I would, especially during lockdown, COVID, 2020, in the house, all you can do is eat, and that's gonna fill your boredom. I'd get a bag of pretzels, chocolate covered, whatever it is, from Reese's or some type of brand. Awful for you, by the way. Down a bag of those, grab 3 things of ramen, down that. I would literally just need to eat to fulfill my, like, time and boredom just doing nothing. And now, especially when I'm more locked in on my diet, I'm constantly thinking about foods, what I'm having, and I'm like, dude, you know, what am I going to have next? I really want this food, but I can't have it because it doesn't fit into my diet. It's not good for me. I have to stay away from it. And the more that you have to tell yourself that and remind you, like, yourself that you cannot have that, the worse it gets. I'm going to be honest. It sucks. So the only way to beat it is just by fulfilling your boredom, making sure you're having the right diet, making sure you're staying on track, kind of just clearing your mind in a sense that you don't have to constantly worry about food.
There where I was living.
You were in your childhood bedroom.
Listen, I love my parents, but they were keeping some bullshit. You know what I mean?
You don't get to 660
Mom.
pounds by eating fruit and vegetables.
Yeah. So having that disconnect too with Danny of just like being able to like we don't bring that stuff into the apartment.
If it's not in the apartment, you are so much less likely. You can go out and seek it.
Yeah.
But it's not like, there's a bag of Doritos in the pantry right now. I could go for a few, and then a few turns into, where'd the bag go?
We're not making the ultimate nachos again.
Fuck the ultimate nacho.
Is that what the thing was? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Everything tastes
Nachos are like one of the worst things that you can have.
the same, like flavor-wise. I would not want to take another bite.
It is interesting.
The whole fucking tray?
Track. I still subconsciously kind of treat food as a reward sometimes. I know that's not how you're supposed to view it.
Yes, but I think evolutionarily, kind of makes sense. We didn't always have food available, right?
We've talked about the addiction aspect, but
One of the worst things I think that you could do as someone who might become a parent one day is teach your kids that if they do something good, you get candy for a reward. It should be you get like something healthy for a reward. I did the candy like for a reward mindset just builds off it as you grow up, and you're constantly rewarding yourself with shitty stuff. And that's why people become fat or obese.
it feels like kind of like obsessive.
Well, it's if you're continuously thinking about it all the time. You're like, I can't wait till my next meal. I can't wait until my next
Yeah,
meal.
it's not
That's what it is. That's what it is.
all the time, but it's a lot.
That's kind of how I am. I'd be working at my desk and I'm like, I got 2.5 hours until I can eat my next meal. Yes, I'm in very good shape, but like, man, I'd be thinking about my food all the time too. I'd be looking forward to.
That's what I was saying. It gets worse as you continue to get better. And it sucks because that's just the reality of it. You gotta work hard to stay in that shape, especially Casey, because he's a fucking bodybuilder who has to make sure he's to a T on his shit in order to get to where he needs to be, especially on stage.
My meals and I'm like, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, 15 minutes. It's definitely tough to balance when food tastes so good. Especially when you're eating things that you genuinely enjoy. Like you said, you could eat this forever. You gotta like obviously put that in the back burner and be like, okay, I eat the meal. When I eat the meal, I enjoy it over the course of those 15 minutes and then I'm done.
Which is exactly what we're doing because we're fueling up for yet another workout.
I'm gonna beat him.
I don't know where we're going.
You gotta drink the Minute Maid too.
That's easy.
Jump, 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 jump.
Oh,
Ah!
no, I was gonna lose that one.
It's not carbonated, bro. It's so easy to get that.
So Ethan,
Oh,
down, brother.
that makes sense.
Walking a 5K, man.
what's your fastest time ever?
1939 a mile.
You wanna try 1935?
We can try it.
I think we better start this watch and get going, brother. We're beating 1939.
In my opinion, walking is 100 times better than running.
In just a short time,
1935 is like a 3.34 or something. 3.3 or 3.4, I think. That's not a bad speed.
walking, I was curious.
How are you feeling?
Not great about this uneven ground, but I'm confident.
Yeah, this might make it a little harder, huh?
Yeah.
And a little harder was an understatement. But I was more impressed he was doing these in the first place.
So how often have you been walking 5Ks?
You know, it's been a lot more often than I'm used to. Starting out once a week, then we did twice a week, and last week I did 3 of these things.
3 a week?
Yeah.
Have you tried swimming ever? I know that's really low impact.
Too self-conscious to go to like a public pool. When I'm in the pool, I feel like I just lounge. I've never really done like laps or anything like that, but it's
Swimming's a good one, but I would say walking is 100 times better. And that's one of the easiest ways to stay in a deficit is just by walking more.
something I definitely want to try.
I said it earlier. Ethan's making me look like the tan guy. I'm normally the pale guy.
Yeah, we're getting near vampiric skin tones here.
Although we were cracking jokes, I realized we had to pick it up if we wanted to record his fastest 5K ever because...
We're walking a 2030 right now.
And while we got to walking, I wanted to dig deeper.
How does doing more activity make you feel, not necessarily body-wise? What does it make you feel like when you finish one of these?
I'm proud of myself for sure, but I'm not sure if that outweighs the physical stuff, because the gym for sure outweighs the physical. Like when I'm sore after the gym, that sense of accomplishment outweighs that for sure. When it comes to something like this, sometimes that pain afterwards is just like,
Unbearable.
was it really worth it? You know, I start questioning.
Definitely harder for someone, again, no offense to him, of his size to do this. And that's why as he continues to do this, as the load lightens, it will become much easier. Realistically, some people, if they don't do this, the wear and tear you're going to have done on your body is going to get to the point where you can't even get out of bed. Which is why you see some people on my 1,000 pound life sitting in a bed eating food all day, every day. Because they can't move. If they move, it hurts.
Questioning it a little bit, but obviously at my size, stuff like this is burning a ton of calories.
Oh, you're probably burning 3 or 4 times the amount of calories that I am.
So I think it's worth it just to do that.
If he keeps this up for the next couple months, he's going to shed off weight. He's already lost a lot. 220, that's more than I weighed at my peak. He's going to continue to shed off weight. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets to, how much is he right now? 4 something? 350 within the next couple months. I think he could do it, personally.
What is one activity-related goal you have?
I want to be able to run again. I haven't really ran since I was a teenager, to be honest. At the end of one of the 5.
Hot take, running's kind of shit for you. I used to play basketball, and when I played basketball, every single time I would run up and down that court, I would just constantly feel up my legs. Especially when I was at that point of 210 pounds, running up and down that court. I had a hip injury, lower back injury, and shin splints all at once. And it was pretty much just because I weighed a lot more than I did the season before, because I did the dirty bulk. And I just couldn't withstand that force. I wasn't used to it. Shot my legs, shot my back, could not run anymore. And as I've gotten to the point that I'm at now, when I do go and run, it doesn't hurt as much. It's just not as effective as a simple cardio session like this would be.
5Ks, I did like a little sprint. Like I ran for the last 20 seconds and I was like so out of it afterwards. I'd like to be able to actually run. Not just run for like a little tiny period, like actually run.
You're in this for the long game. I mean, even if you don't see that goal for 5 years, putting in that work every single day, increasing your walking pace, those little wins add up. So let's keep pushing though. We're slowing down a little bit.
And we were gonna need all the motivation we could get.
Let's go. All you.
Because the ground was uneven, we were already fatigued from our workout earlier, and it was 100 degrees outside in the blazing California sun. done.
Look how far we walked. We did all that already. Look at the progress you made. It didn't feel like we walked that far, bro.
But even with all the motivation, Ethan couldn't ignore.
Yeah, this uneven ground sucks.
This gravel is so bad to walk on.
I'm not trying to be the fat guy that complains,
No, this is
but
terrible.
like if you wanted to get a new pace, we should have gone to like an actual freaking road.
But before we knew it,
We are halfway there, brother. You just do that again.
Let's do it.
and just as things
That's gonna suck.
were looking bad for Ethan,
Oh my goodness. Road!
Oh my God. That was one of the worst walking experiences I've ever had.
Time to make up some ground, brother.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The only case that I'll walk on like uneven ground like that is if I go on a hike. If it's not a hike, I can't do it. That fucking pisses me off. That would ruin my day going on a walk like that.
Oh, we are making up time now, baby. We're closing in on it, Ethan. Let's go.
We're still going.
Less than a mile. You got 3/4 of a mile in you?
I'm surprised I'm still standing.
and although I won't be able to carry Ethan to the finish, I did have some help to make it a little easier for him.
I'm legitimately surprised I'm still going.
I'm not. You're a fucking animal, brother. You don't lose 200 pounds without having some sort of
WKC.
grit.
This is like one of the most miserable things I've ever done.
Just makes you that much tougher, brother.
I'm not stopping.
I know.
In the moment, if one of you guys are starting out in the gym and you're watching this, it sucks. This is the mentality you're gonna have. You're gonna be like, I don't want to do this. This sucks. This is awful. I want to quit. I want to stop right now. You're just gonna keep telling yourself as you do it. But once you're done with it, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I did that. It's a great feeling. I'm gonna be honest. Try it.
No, you're not. .2 miles in 67 minutes. So we didn't hit our goal, but that was the most uneven ground in the world, and you still managed to do it.
That was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Well, I'm super proud of you for it. I think is it time to cool off?
I think so.
The
That's
last
aight.
time I saw a meal that looked like this, it was the ultimate nachos. Please tell me that's not what we're doing again.
This is white people taco night.
White people tacos. How are we making it?
I'm starting off with some shredded iceberg, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Which reminds me, I'll be logging everything in Macro Factor, the sponsor of today's video, to check all the nutrition information.
Next up, a few servings of salsa.
Hot salsa. Get it in there. Get it in there.
Then we're gonna follow it up with a serving of light sour cream. We're gonna do 1 serving of spicy guacamole, 1 serving of reduced fat Mexican cheese, 10 ounces of cooked 96.4 ground beef, a crushed bag of Mexican street
96.4. I really like this guy.
corn protein chips, and then we're gonna top it off with some low sodium hot
Wait.
guacamole, 1 serving of reduced fat Mexican cheese, 10 ounces of cooked 96.4 ground beef, a crushed bag of Mexican street corn protein.
Quest protein chips are so fucking good. That's one of the protein products I will fall for every time. It's the lime, whatever I think it's chili lime. Those are so good. I haven't tried these ones, but the chili lime is so fucking good.
Chips, and then we're gonna top it off with some low sodium hot sauce.
Right over the top. And this whole meal has 896 calories, 104 grams of protein.
That's not terrible. Protein's great. Calories are great for that too. Mediocre on the fat side, but like again, it's low in carbs. That's the only issue I have with this.
44 grams of fat and just 22 grams of carbs. So if you're looking to lose weight like Ethan, put on muscle like me, or just generally track your health, Macro Factor is my one-stop shop for all things health related. And if you want to get it for yourself, you can.
He's got to be going like through it every day though, because if you're not having that many carbs in your daily life, you're just gonna feel sluggish. You're gonna have no energy at all. I would recommend, if someone were to do something like this, of course you want to center your carbs around your pre and post workout, but if he's doing a workout like that and then another workout which would be on like the heavier what's the word for it, workload size, for like a walk like that, like a long distance walk, you gotta still have carbs before and after.
In the description box below. Thanks Macro Factor for sponsoring this portion of today's video. But now this bowl is hefty. Like this has some weight to it.
Think about the macros, dude. This is almost 1,000 calories.
This is probably like at least 3 pounds of food.
The bowls are pretty heavy, just to be fair. The bowls are pretty heavy, dude.
2 pounds of food.
No, it is a lot.
2 white boys
Those are some big ass bowls.
eating white boy taco night. Is this gonna taste as good as the ultimate nachos? It's not hard to beat because They were not my favorite. Bink. Yeah, this isn't 2,100 calories with 100.
That's a heart attack on a tray. That's what that is. Think about it. This is what I was talking about. He would have nachos like this. Those look like fucking Doritos. I think those are Doritos. Oh my god. So he would put cheese on top of them too, and have a whole entire thing of this. Now, what he's doing is having a bowl this size of a food that might taste a little similar, is healthy overall, probably tastes better, for significantly less calories. More than half less the calories. That's insane.
100 calories with 145 grams of fat, is it? But it's similar.
And as we were putting down the 3 pounds of food, I began to notice a pattern.
All the meals we've eaten today have some semblance of your old diet.
Does this actually scratch the itch for you?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Without hesitation, for sure.
Have you slipped up
If you ever were to do something like this, you will realize that very quickly.
while you were out here because you have this food?
The worst thing I've done out here so far, and I've told this to Jacob.
Yeah.
A couple nights when it's late at night and I'm out of calories, I'll have something like a bowl of fruit or a protein bar or something. But it puts me over calories for the day, but then I calculate it for the next day.
But you haven't had any like sort of big slip up or anything like that? You've been locked in?
No, I came out here for a purpose.
Said before, I'm proud of you. Like seriously,
I appreciate
that's
that.
awesome.
One of the hardest parts about this decision was moving out here didn't guarantee anything. Me moving across the country, leaving the community I grew up in, there was no guarantee that I just come out here and I lose weight. I still
He flew across the country to lose weight, is what you're telling me right now. I don't really know much about Ethan. This is pretty much all I've known in this 19 minutes of video that I've watched. That is fucking dedication.
do all the things that I need to do to lose it. I'm just trying to put myself in a position that'll actually allow it to happen.
And if you're not cheating on your diet and you're doing the 5 workouts a week and you're getting after it, like I
Cardio
said,
in, yeah.
bro, I said it's gonna happen. Whether you see the scale immediately jump down or if it takes a while, it's gonna happen.
It's weird, dude, because like the scale has been so up and down with the water pill, the fluctuations, whatever. But like at the same time,
For most of you that are doing like a normal weight loss, going on a diet, whatever, scale tells you lies. I'm not gonna lie. I lost 40 pounds, didn't even look like I lost 40 pounds, personally. That's how I felt. Of course, little body dysmorphia, but it's true. Go off of the mirror, not the scale. Although a scale is a good way to tell how much you've lost and track stuff.
This Taco Bell fire sauce is hot, man. You like everything so hot.
And even though I was wiping away tears from the heat,
I've had many meals.
I think, if I'm correct, spicy foods make you want to consume more. Sometimes. That's how I used to eat, because I would have a lot of spicy, hot shit, and I would just want to eat more to get that spice out of my mouth, which sounds stupid, but if you eat wings, you know exactly what I am talking about. You just want to down them.
And I have a lot of experience
No.
with cooking stuff that tastes good.
No, you're lying.
Hey, you know, I'm actually not that big of a food guy.
Slow metabolism.
Can't outrun it.
and despite the jokes, I wanted to dig a little deeper into Ethan's move because although he's made it seem great so far,
Actually, I wanted to ask because you said you haven't slipped up. You said your workouts have been going good, but you also told me that your mental health when moving out here, it hasn't maybe been the best. Why would you say that is? Because it sounds like you got momentum, right?
It's two parts of my brain working against each other. The logical part of my brain knows that I'm in a deficit and I'm putting in the work and I'm losing fat. But the anxiety is like, holy crap, look at all the work I'm doing, but the scale isn't moving.
Yeah.
And that,
One of the worst feelings. That's why I say don't look at the scale. Look in the mirror. Track your progress, take progress pictures, and just watch as you change.
just messes with me so much, dude.
Yeah, but like you
Especially-
saw a 13-pound drop last week.
It doesn't feel good at this point because it's happened so many times. The water weight, inflammation, whatever. I don't care what's causing the fluctuations until I start to see like a consistent downward trend. The scale is just frustrating to me. As a weight loss creator, the scale is the sole metric in which you are judged. And that is just a fact. That is just how the internet.
That is the only way you show your progress, too. And people believe you, unfortunately. Because that's all social media is having the facts in order to back up what you're saying. And if you can't show the facts to the number of, for him, how much weight he's lost, and like have physical proof of that, no one's gonna watch him. No one's gonna believe him. And it's sad, because he's putting in all this work just for someone to say it online, it's not real, you know, just because he doesn't have a picture of it. And you can obviously see how much he's changed.
That is what causes the anxiety for me. It is just gonna be so satisfying and so vindicating to finally start reaching like some milestones.
gotcha.
When I hit 399 later this year, dude.
When? I like when.
I
When
haven't
you hit.
been under 399 since I was like 15.
That is fucking insane. 15 years old, 399, you're over that marker. I don't know how you get to that point. No offense to him. I am just saying, that is fucking absurd. At that age, I was probably 130, 40 maybe, considered fat. No offense to him, I'm not calling him that. I'm just saying, the average kid that age is probably somewhere over 100 pounds. Like, within 20 over 100 pounds. Average male 15-year-old.
Been over a decade.
You want to know who can make it happen? Ethan Bernard. You want to know who gonna make it happen? Ethan Bernard.
But as we started nearing the end of our monstrous bowl,
Am I gonna beat you this time?
You might actually.
but
Dude, my nose is running. Oh, look at that. That is grody. Last bite. Boom, bitch. That was delicious.
Eat slower, I'm telling you, you'll enjoy your food much more. And it's going to make you a lot less hungry if you're cutting.
But I think we got some calories left.
I know just the thing, but we're gonna have to go somewhere first.
Is this the spot?
Yeah, this is it.
Why not Aldi?
Frozen 1 protein ice cream at Target. Salted caramel. Oh my fucking god.
I don't think they.
Aldi's nuts in your mouth. Let's go, buddy. Is that the one?
No. This one right here.
Is that Halo Top?
I guess there's always room for dessert. What do we got here?
This is a reduced fat ice cream.
That is solid. Wow. I have never seen that in my life. I've seen Favorite Day before. I didn't know they sold protein pints.
2,000 calories per quarter and 5.
That just jump scared me. Holy shit.
Here, it's something I've never done in my life.
You've never opened a pack of Pokemon cards?
I don't know if I've ever touched a Pokemon card. Bro, I think you mastered
To all the people who go to the stores just to resell packs, fuck you.
this diet thing. I'm full right now, and
I'd low-key do it though, you make bank.
I'm eating ice cream, enjoying my night.
Eating ice cream and opening Pokemon packs is quite a way to end it.
Let's do it, brother.
And even though I had no idea what I was looking at,
What is this?
That's literally like worth like.
it put a smile on my face to
That's the only thing I hate about Pokemon cards. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for half the time. Whenever I do open a pack though and I see something shiny, I'll be like, oh, this gotta be valuable. Take a picture, look it up on my phone. Boop, 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 boop. This card is worth how much? 50 cents? Oh, okay. So a shiny card at the back of the pack that looks fucking absurd, probably better than any I've seen, is 50 cents. The fuck is rare nowadays?
see Ethan happy.
What is this?
That's a good pull, dude. That's probably worth like 10 to 20.
Ooh, I'm making you money, boy.
Because losing over 200 pounds
Still not
is
profit.
easy, and losing another 200 is even harder. But it is a choice anyone can make. And to see the difference between not just his old diet and new diet, but his new way of life and determination is truly inspiring. And even though he's hit a few roadblocks, I know he's on the right track to crush his goals.
That was a big day. I think it's time to get some rest. Hey, bro, you cozy over there? Sleep is real important.
Yeah, I guess.
Just remember, I'm not special. I'm just consistent.
That was an amazing fucking video. Shout out to Casey for doing this shit, and shout out to Ethan for fucking staying that disciplined to even be at that point. That's insane. That is insane. If you enjoyed watching this video and watching my dumbass react, please sub and drop a like. I can't stop fucking stuttering.